gentlemen, laddies, my name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome back to what should be the final episode of Detention. Very curious how the hell this is all going to end, and apparently what ending I'm going to get. Probably the bad one, because I always get the bad ones first off. So last time we did some of the puzzles through the radio, and we got this the student record, and we also got this paper plane. Don't really know where to use them yet, but we're walking through here. Maybe I should have clicked on the radio. Fuck. Already off to an uproarious start. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is my room again. What? Do I give you this or something? This doesn't do anything. Okay. I'ma just walk over here. I can't interact with anything else, so let's just try everything on this. The little piggy bank is still there. What? A glass cup of nauseating color, overflowing with the stench of human corruption. Plates and cups clash against the walls as father's voice roared through the halls. After a series of curses seething, all that's left is mother's weeping. Our family was once sweet together, healthy and caring when we gathered. And now, every night a restless sleep, every morning hard to wake. So it goes on day by day. The anguish digs ever deep. I was shattered into countless pieces, mirroring the crumbling of a familiar world, in a state of ceaseless decay, plunging into a river of despair, floating in limbo for the rest of our days. Okay. Bit sad. Oh. Anticipating when we meet, footsteps ever quick and slight, roaming through a neon forest, strolling past the dazzling lights. I've become a little lark, brushing past the pretty flowers, chasing all the playful butterflies. I glide merrily by your side. I've been an actor in our play long before the curtain's risen. Being held is ever comforting, longing for your love embracing. Listening to your many whispers, feeling each other's tranquil breathing. What are you referencing? The white deer walked into my grasp. What a pleasant surprise, what a turn of fate. I want to keep this moment in my palms for eternity. All of a sudden we stopped meeting. You became distant, bitterly, colder than the sun could melt, air around your freezing instantly. And my frozen body's beating heart, with each pulse tearing itself apart. Again I'm left in abject solitude, in a house that I call home, in a space that I call school. A walking corpse whose mind's without a sense of loss, that's drowned with doubt. Chang Ming Wei, we need to talk about this. Miss Yin, it's not necessary to raise your voice like that. Why can't I? What were you thinking going after a child like that? So she's talking about the teacher who was with her? Child? I was already studying abroad at her age. She's old enough to know what she wants. So what now? Will you lead her down this forbidden path? She only needs a push in the right direction, not for you to wrap your arms around her. This is our private matter. It's none of your business. How is it not? You're stuck in your little romance. Did you forget about us? We were already in the same boat, don't you forget. Were they together? very confused. Ah, Jesus. Not the weird eyes. Is this symbolizing that everybody's looking at me and judging me? What the fuck is going on? Way? Hey there. Fucking hell. Stop doing that.
A painful recollection. My soul is shattered into pieces when I cannot put myself back together and forget everything. I open my eyes and welcome a barren world.
Who are you? I have no idea what's going on. Was this back at the school, like, years later? She hasn't been lingered all this time, has she? I want to go this way first, before I do anything else. What the fuck, man? No, I didn't want to climb the steps. I'm very clearly apparition-y right now. Very ghostly. Oh God. You must face yourself. Your dark self.
Our life would vanish, but not our guilt. I am you, yet you are not me. It's the sin that makes you linger in this realm. Memories like mirrors reflecting the true likeness of your soul. In a world full of pain and suffering. Fang Rei Shin, what do you fear the most?
Oh God. Oh, am I supposed to know what ones I'm supposed to answer? So have I been a fucking lingered all this time? Losing... Maybe losing family, because a lot of stuff has been about her family. I don't know. People at home now are yelling at me which one to pick. I am who I am. Or maybe I'm just playing through things. What the fuck is happening? What is going on in this place? What freaking reality am I in? The door is blocked by an unknown force. Okay. I don't even know where I am. The clouds in the background are freaking me out and just... Oh, hi. I still don't know who that is.
The bonfire of hope is almost depleted, diminishing in the wind.
Hi, Miss Yin. Some of the book context might conflict with your everyday thoughts. Oh, is this the book club where they got together and, like, read the real stuff and not the propaganda? But this material will help you engage in reflective and independent thinking. Well, let's call it a day. I do want to remind you all again to never mention the book club to anyone else, for that might put yourself and others in great danger. And Wei, I'd like to ask you a favor. What's Wei? Yes, Miss Yin? Is it about the new books? I've already given the list to Mr. Chang. He said the shipping company won't help us anymore, but he'll figure something out. The government is enforcing restrictions on all imports. Soon the book club might come to an end. Miss Yin, why are things like this? I'm sorry, Wei. There's just no other way. Oh, just one more thing before you go. Mr. Chang never brought us any of those books in the first place, right? Ha! I know I can always count on you. Okay. Clipping, but oh crap. Return home for burial. Half a century in exile, blacklisted to return home for burial. During the period of martial law, Miss Yin Sri Han was a wanted political fugitive. She was lucky to evade arrest and left the country only to be blacklisted. She traveled the world fighting for human rights and freedom of expression, but unfortunately died of lung cancer at the age of 50. Her last wish was to be able to return to her hometown. Now this wish can be achieved with the lifting of martial law. Okay. This is weird, man. Imagine what it would be like to live in that time, where just reading actual facts could get you killed. That's nuts. Not only that, but it could put, like, other people you know in jeopardy. And I ain't talking about the game show. No, go in the door. Oh, Jesus. Stare off into the abyss.
The way forward is the path to your past. However, the road ahead has crumbled. Lead me anywhere, and I will follow you like a shadow.
Okay. And anybody want to give me the cliff notes? Anybody want to fill me in on what the hell is happening? The door handle is broken. I can't get in. Oh god, that's creepy. Oh! Oh, Jesus. Hi, me! The sliding door is wrapped in barbed wire. Is that me from before? Can't open this door. Okay. I really like the little ambient sound effects, like the little bugs and the wind and the frogs and stuff like that. It's really cool, and just your footsteps, it's very eerie. God, that fucking scared me. It's just a tree. I don't even know when Jack was scared by a fucking tree. Who can this be calling at a time like this? Are these things I did already? Okay, you're not following me like a shadow, like you fucking said you would. Oh, maybe I was supposed to go in back there, right? While the character was the other side. I don't know, because when I started, the character was right at that door, at that window, so maybe you have to go in. Maybe I'm completely overthinking this. But I think I have to go in and come in the other door. I don't know. I don't really know what else I can do. There's nothing else going on. And I can't go anywhere else. I'm not getting scared by you this time, tree. Here it is. I don't know if I'm supposed to do something with these. Because now it seems like I'm in the school, like, years later. Hello. Remember when you enrolled, so full of passion?
Participating in every school activity. Showing off your academic abilities. Grabbing the attention of your peers and teachers. Then things took a turn for the worst at home. All the attention quickly turned into unwanted scrutiny. So you chose...
Oh, shit! To escape?
The world is immeasurably vast. There is always a place to hide. You are me.
Okay, I don't know if that happens regardless. And the choices I'm making...
This place is completely lifeless. Even ideas are buried here.
Like, can I just come to this area no matter what I pick? Or am I picking the right ones? Way? That's a nice fire effect. Remember to thoroughly destroy each book and add the spirit money to throw them off. There can't be any intact book pages, or else this would be for naught. Hey, Wei? You're closer with Miss Yin. I heard that she had to flee the country overnight, is that true? I'm not sure. She never said anything about leaving. Am I playing as like a young Miss Yin or something? No, that wouldn't make any sense. Like Miss Yin, we don't have the connections to guide us to safety. Aren't you afraid? Well, actually, what bothers me the most is... Do you know how the reading list got leaked out? Stop asking questions. I'm as clueless as you. Let's just hurry up and finish this. We don't want to get caught. Back into this abyss that I call my reality. So their reading list got leaked. Written verdict from court. A written verdict from court. A torn piece of the verdict. Chang Minghui, district level educator, is found guilty with students Wei and others of collusion with communist forces. Chang Minghui is to be put to death after the court's ruling. Wei Chung-ting pleads guilty to affiliation with communist forces. Reading of prohibited texts with rebellious and corrupt thoughts. Would be sentenced to 15 years jail time. So Wei got jailed and Chang got killed? Jesus! Just for reading books! Is that Wei? Like years later, back at the school. And I'm just like a ghost. Oh, that's freaky. I love the look of this place though, it's very Silent Hill. The door is barred by a broom. There's a note on top of it. Snitcher. Oh, so there's going to be somebody dead in here. What is going on? Nice music. These black, like, fragments going up kind of look like fish. Go up there, Mr. Cable. Is this where I came to play the piano that time? I think that might be Way, because it said he was sentenced to 15 years jail time. Although he looks a lot older than what would be just 15 years. Note entry. Note entry. Excerpt. That time, in fear, forcing herself to breed hatred. Who knew that she would take that leap and leave this world behind? Nary a last word because of fear? Remorse? The reason remains undecided. Oh God, am I playing as a girl who killed herself? I was left with a blur of confused thoughts spiraling through my mind. When I saw the sunlight again, things had changed drastically. My loved ones and teacher went to a higher place. She was buried in an unmarked grave, leaving me a decrepit man. So I'm starting to think that Ray might have killed herself after Chang got sentenced. I don't know, I'm just throwing wild accusations out, trying to make sense of what's going on. Ooh, safe. Yes, please. You feel blessed. Bless up, fam. Okay, there's nothing else in here. Wasn't that a way I could go before? Hello! There's a note on the cart. Cool, I'll just leave you there to your devices. Good job, soldier. Oh, here we go again. Okay. Righty! Thanks for the spirit merge there. Appreciated. Oh God. Did I change something over here? No. Is this like a puzzle? Why am I doing that? I should probably try and leave as the ghost person? Okay, wait, what happens if I turn off the light? And then go through? Acting immediately on one's determination. This is the philosophy he believed in. That someone should take fate into their own hands. With you following him, what ideas do you hold? That sounds a lot like she killed herself. Submit to one's fate? Did I answer bad? Did I do the bad? Oh, this better not be a thing where I'm trying to save this girl and now I just failed miserably. Can't go back in there. This is where I've been before, hasn't it? Oh no, there was a door there. I don't know. We'll play it out and we'll see what happens. If I'm doing things wrong, then... Oh, this is the place, yeah. If I'm doing things wrong, then so be it. What am I gonna do? It's not like I can possibly know.
No matter how many times this replays, nothing can be unwound. You can never redeem yourself.
Instructor Bai. This is the book list I mentioned before. She fucking ratted them out! I found it on our teacher's desk.
Miss Fang, the country appreciates your assistance.
I'm the one who ratted out the book club?
Did you think finding something to rely on would stave off your fear? One day, however, he was gone, just like that. You've lost everything you can depend on. What choice will you make now?
Try to take them back. Calm indifference, quietly accept. Try to take them back? The instructor's sharp gaze was stifling. You steeled yourself and performed without hesitation. In that one moment, transforming into a pitiless patriot. Easier than you think, right? You are me. I have fucking no idea if I'm doing the right thing or not. Hey, Wei. Well, I keep saying Wei, just because it kind of looks like him. And I keep guessing things, hoping that I'm right, so then I can be like, ha! I nailed it! Okay. Seems like we're making progress, anyway. I don't know if it's good or not. Oh, rooftop. I saw her jump before. And now I'm not transparenty like a ghost. What? Very interesting. Very curious. Oh, there's nowhere else to go here.
Memories are like a mirror, reflecting the true likeness of your soul.
Okay.
Maybe you still want to forget. Maybe you're still afraid.
Forget what, though?
Facing your own aspirations, but not confessing to the truth. I am you. Yet you are not me.
What the fuck? Are you real? Constantly cycling over and over with only the river Sanzu at the end of your journey. So that's Wei, Chang, and Miss Yin? Yet the knot of sin still lies unsolved. Fuck. So the Requiem with a warm crescendo welcomes you once again. Strongly starting to believe that I'm dead. So is this like purgatory, limbo, like the river Styx? On my way to hell. Thank you. That's a fucking noose. Oh God. Oh god. Don't tell me I have to do what I think I have to do. I can't walk past this. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, that was messed up. Is that the end? Jesus, man. Really? Light Wang? What a name. So she killed herself? I have a feeling that that's not the good ending. So, I'm trying to make sense of a lot of stuff, and partly a lot of it doesn't connect because I did leave it a bit too long to do each episode, which, happy dog, which is, on my, is my bad for doing that. But it seems like she was romantically involved with that Chang dude, the teacher. Then Miss Yin confronted them, or confronted him. Maybe Ray acted out then exposing the book club because she didn't like that Miss Yin did that. And then having to live with the guilt of everything, or wanting to be with her lover, she killed herself? I don't know, I could be way off. And there's probably a lot of stuff that I'm forgetting about that when I went back. Or if I went back and, like, rewatched what I had played, or replayed some sections, a lot of it might fit together a lot more. Everyone loves you achievement. Is that the bad one? So it seems like... It seems like what I was playing all this time was like Purgatory, or Limbo, or whatever. It was like... Because at the end it said replaying your sins, or something like that. It seems like I've been going through that, trying to deal with what I did. And all these flashes of people and everything are the people that got killed because of her. Or that a lot of people got in trouble, a lot of people got killed because she ratted them out. And it seems like her motivation for ratting them out is because Miss Yin confronted the other guy who she was in a relationship with. So she didn't like that, so she did a very impulsive thing by ratting out the book club to Instructor Bai. But then that got the teacher killed anyway. Ratting it out to Instructor Bai, so maybe it would get Miss Yin in trouble and she'd stop bothering Chang. And then it ended up getting him killed. So after realizing what she had done, she seemed to be very guilt-ridden, and she ended up killing herself. And then all the people at the end, like, clapping the award ceremony, as the achievement called it, might have been all the people who got killed as part of her actions. So they were all there applauding, like, you have to live with this. We're here to watch you suffer because of what you did to us, kind of thing. Don't know who the person at the end was, though. Or the older person going around, like, playing the piano. Still think it might be Wei after getting out of prison, because he wasn't sentenced to death. So it might be him going around just looking over the old school as what happened. Don't know. There's a lot of unanswered questions, and I probably could go back and do different chapters and get a better ending, but I like to leave these things as I got the ending that I got based around playing the game naturally. That this is what I got, this is what I'm going to deal with and live with. Plus, I never want to do, oh god, sorry. I never want to do absolutely everything in a video, because I want to leave something there for you guys to be able to go off and play for yourselves as well. Because I feel like there's very little incentive for people to buy these games and play these games for themselves then if there's not something else that they can get out of it, if they watch absolutely everything of it in a Let's Play, which I feel is kind of unfair to some developers sometimes as well. So if there's more answers to be found, then there's more incentive to go off and search for the information yourselves as well, that not everything was done in this type of playthrough. Because I'm not 100% completionist type of Let's Player. I kind of like to go through a story and an experience, and we share that together and just deal with that kind of thing. There are certain games where I go back and feel bad about, like Until Dawn. I went back and did all the endings anyway because it felt horrible getting all those people killed. But anyway, very cool game. I really like this a lot. It was a bit all over the place at times. I didn't really know what was going on, and there was just the whole like warping to different realities sometimes doesn't do it for me. This is a fucked up image. Looks like a face on the ground. But I really like the style of it. I guess that's why the chair is here. I like that, and it's called Detention because you're staying in school after hours. Or you're like, detention is like a thing where you're in school when you're not supposed to be. Like during lunchtime, you're sent upstairs into a room to like do stuff, and you're not allowed to go out for lunchtime for free time kind of thing. Or sometimes detention is after school in certain places where you're stuck in school beyond where you're supposed to be. So she was stuck in school because that's, I mean, we talked about it. That's where her penance, her purgatory was. So, very cool. I'm interested to know what you guys thought of the game as well. I thought it was very cool. I love the art style. I love the types of horror that they were going for. It didn't really stay consistently up to the end. It kind of got a bit weird towards the end and a bit less about like scary stuff and a bit more about like just we're bouncing from reality to reality. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss, and
high fives all around.
whoosh, whoosh. Thank you guys. So we'll see all you dudes. Pop up and down. Pop up and down and get your enemies. Motherfucker! Don't pick up anything is the fucking lesson of the day. How do I get come in peace? Don't linger too long now. You might become a ghost and have to eat bowls of rice.